Welcome back to your channel. My name is Brad, and today we're going to look at BABO. This is Yieldmax on Alibaba. So I like Alibaba because of the Chinese stimulus. That's it. That's the only reason I would even think about it. But honestly, after I read a couple Seeking Alpha articles, even that might not be as tempting as one might think. So first of all, this gets a beginner friendly and a total of a 6. We're just going to get the grading chart out. They passed the 8, they passed the 10. It does hold a synthetic. It beats the S&P for now. You don't have to reinvest to get the NAV. Again, for now. And that's only due to the investment strategy. If you actually look at it, the NAV is actually going down in this fund. So it's another way to just take a look at it. Again, does it pass the 15? Yes. It's a single stock and it doesn't have $200 million. It's a brand new fund. So that's the grading real quick. I did my own discounted free cash flow. I came up with 109, which is pretty close to where it's trading. I read an article, and I'm going to show you his discounted free cash flow, and he has it just below $100. So actually, it's trading at a premium. That is just a couple people doing discounted free cash flows. The article that I'm going to have linked below is free. So if you click it, you can actually go read it. It's a free article. It's out there for anybody to read. And I just want you to read what they had to say about Alibaba. Secondly, he pointed out about the aging population. This is something that worries you because Alibaba would probably be for the younger people. And China clearly has an aging population. So does the United States, but we're not right there yet. Also, they have a birth rate issue. Again, you can read it in an article. Not going to bore you to death, but it's good reading. Now, if I look at Seeking Alpha and I look at the analyst and what they say for prices, they always exaggerate the prices a little bit. That's why you should learn to do your own discounted free cash flow. It's not that hard. Tons of YouTube channels out there that actually do it for you. And it's called value investing. So if you're a value investor, this is what you would do to make sure that you're getting value. It's also something you probably should do if you're going to be investing in single stocks. Unless you go to Starbucks all the time and you just want to buy a Starbucks stock because you're paying $25 for a drink or whatever it's costing nowadays. I can't go to Starbucks because I'm cheap. Got a little bit of humor today. Looking at the distribution rate, man, that's 78%. Wow. That gives you the whole face. So anyway, that's a high percentage. They're doing a cover call. They also do the call spreads. But let's face it, you know what you're getting with Yieldmax. You're going to get a fund that may or may not hold its NAV. You're getting a fund that may or may not perform well, but at least you know what you're getting. It's a lot higher risk. And if you were believing in Alibaba, this is something that you might want to get into. When I did the pricing and ran the back test, you can see it on the graph. It went up, it went down, but you're catching it at the right time. That's all I can say is you're catching it at the right time. I don't know if this is going to be a stock that's going to grow over time. I don't know if this is a stock that you're going to want to be invested in for a long time. The opinion's out on this. I'm not going to be able to sit here and tell you, yeah, I'm going to go all in. I can tell you this will not be in my portfolio. Come on, I didn't even hold good funds, let alone this fund. Now, what is kind of exciting about this, and this is something I'll throw out, is this would fall into Yieldmax. So if you have Yieldmax and you see something like this, you should smile. That's all I can say, is because this would be a good underlying in a Yieldmax to give you that diversification. Hopefully this answers the questions about this fund. Something I wouldn't hold. But if you're into Alabama and you think that's going to go up, and I've seen so many videos on value investors that talk about Alabama, just not impressed. Just not impressed. Just not my cup of tea. But it might be yours. Hey, if so, this might be a good play for you. Until next time, God bless. Oh yeah, by the way, I changed my shirt because somebody made a comment on the last one I wear the same shirt. I only wear the shirt for about 10 minutes while I'm doing the video. Then I hang it up behind the scenes, never put it back on until the next video. So yeah, I can go 3 or 4 a week without worrying about the shirt because, you know, it's not really hot in here. Turned off my monitors right now, not running my monitors in the background, so there you go. Until next time, take care. His just kind of keep